name is Manuel. Growing up, I was a frail child and depended on my brother Diego for everything. And then, one day, our town was attacked by bandits. He fought them off bravely along with his friends, but was hurt very badly and died. I found out that day that he was a member of Sol Cygnus, the Solar League's elite defense force. He was close friends with their leader Zaito. Zaito took me in and taught me to defend myself. And there was no one I respected more. Civil War tore the Solar League apart, and as a new member of Sol Cygnus I helped put down the rebellion, but Zaito seemed changed. Then one day from the heart of the League headquarters, he made an announcement. I will rule the solar system and build a world of power. May the strong gather here at V Complex under the banner of the king. Zaito's king's troops took over the headquarters with ease, and he raised an army from the ashes of the Civil War. Those of us in Sol Cygnus who refused to join King have rallied together with the last of the Solar League, and in a suicidal push for victory we engaged in a massive battle. The battle rages on even now, but I have broken through the enemy's perimeter. I must take this chance to storm King's Citadel, the fortress built from the League headquarters known as V Complex, for the sake of countless lives at risk here, and to know why the one I respected most turned down this dark path. So, this is V Complex. It was made for the Christmas 2005 dual stream DSDoZ by Team the 27th, composed entirely of Quasar. This game received a score of 1,120 points out of 1,600, leaving only a 10-point spread between first and second. It was that close. This is kind of an action arcade-ish type of game. And it's a very interesting concept. Let's look at the game first, shall we? The graphics are really well polished. They look really good, especially for being made in 24 hours. The music, well, there's not much music in this game, but it sounds pretty game. It's kind of subdued but intense at the same time, so it works out pretty well. And this game has no sound. As far as the gameplay goes, when you select an opponent, you'll be faced with a map, and you'll be navigating around the map in order to try to engage and defeat the enemy. You can move, of course, by up, down, left, right, and you hold down space to fire off your weapon straight ahead of you, in whatever the last direction is that you moved. One thing that you need to worry about are the basically the force floors. There isn't a specific name for it in the game, but there are floors where you can only move in a certain direction. There are 5 opponents in this game: Bishop, Rook, Queen, Knight, and King / Zaito. And each one has a different method of attack. Like, for instance, Queen likes to teleport all over the board, but she will only teleport to certain places on the board, and once you figure that out, it's really not much of a problem to go ahead and defeat her. As for King, otherwise known as Zaito, he moves very slowly like a king in chess, but the way that you end up defeating him is basically by controlling his shots, because his shots will cancel yours, but they also home directly in on you, so by moving out of the way after you've shot, that will allow you to actually attack King Zaito. One thing that does kind of annoy me about this game is the movement, especially when you're trying to move precisely through the force floors and the walls and all that. Movement is very fast. it's not like extreme, but it's fast enough that it can be pretty hard to actually move precisely. That's my biggest gripe with the game. Otherwise, though, it's a pretty solid game. I think there are supposed to be multiple endings, but because of programming oversight, you only get one ending, and it's always the best one, pretty much. So overall, I quite enjoy this game. I think it does deserve its first place spot, and tune in next time to see which game will be the May top pick. See you then.